Have you ever thought about how uncommon it is to continue doing certain things past the age of 65? Many people assume aging means slowing down, losing abilities, or becoming less capable. But here's the reality. If you can still do these 8 things, you belong to a rare and exceptional group. In this video, we'll explore 8 signs that indicate you're aging remarkably well, even if you don't realize it. From maintaining physical strength to keeping your mind sharp, each sign highlights key aspects of longevity, resilience, and overall health. If you can accomplish some or all of these, consider yourself truly unique, as most people your age cannot. Stick around until the end. You'll not only recognize these rare qualities in yourself, but also understand why they are essential for living a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Let's dive in. Number 1, you have strong grip strength. One of the most underrated yet powerful indicators of longevity is grip strength. If you can still shake hands firmly, carry a heavy grocery bag, or easily open a jar, you're doing better than you might think. Grip strength isn't just about hand muscles. It reflects overall muscle mass, nerve function, and even heart health. Research shows that seniors with a strong grip tend to live longer, recover more quickly from illnesses, and maintain their independence well into old age. A weak grip, on the other hand, makes everyday tasks more difficult. Struggling to hold a coffee mug or stand up from a chair isn't just frustrating, it's a sign of declining strength. Take Frank, for example, a 75-year-old man who still enjoys gardening, lifting small pots, and using tools with ease. His doctor once told him that his grip strength was stronger than some men in their 50s. That's not just a point of pride. It's proof that his body is maintaining strength and resilience far beyond the average for his age. Grip strength is also closely linked to mobility and fall prevention. Strong hands help you stabilize yourself, hold onto railings with confidence, and continue doing what you love without struggle. If your grip is still firm, it's a clear sign that your body is aging exceptionally well. Number 2, you can get up from the floor without assistance. The ability to sit on the floor and stand back up without help is one of the strongest indicators of longevity. If you can still do this, you have something many others your age have lost: flexibility, balance, coordination, and core strength. This ability isn't just about convenience, it's a predictor of how well you'll maintain independence in the future. Think about how often you use this skill in daily life: kneeling to pick something up, playing with grandkids, or stretching after a walk. Many seniors struggle to rise from the floor without pushing off their knees or grabbing onto furniture. If you can transition smoothly from sitting to standing, you're among a rare group, and that's a great sign. Take Margaret, a 72-year-old woman who still practices yoga every morning. She moves effortlessly from sitting to standing without losing balance. Her doctor once told her that most women her age can't do that without assistance. That's because it's not just about muscle strength, it's about overall body control, joint mobility, and lower body endurance. Why does this matter? Studies show that people who struggle to stand up from the floor without using their hands are twice as likely to experience mobility decline and health complications. Maintaining this ability reduces the risk of falls, keeps joints flexible, and keeps muscles engaged in everyday movements. If you can still get up from the floor with ease, take it as a sign that your body is functioning at a higher level than most people your age. Let me know in the comments if this information resonates with you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Now, let's continue. Number 3, you can maintain good posture without struggle. Your posture speaks volumes about how well your body's aging. If you can stand tall with your shoulders back, walk without hunching forward, and sit upright without slumping, you're ahead of most people in your age group. Over time, poor posture can weaken your core, cause back pain, and even lead to breathing difficulties. However, maintaining good alignment means your spine, muscles, and joints are still supporting you properly, something that becomes increasingly rare with age. Posture affects more than just appearance. It plays a crucial role in mobility, balance, and even organ function. When your spine is properly aligned, your lungs can expand fully, improving oxygen flow and boosting energy levels. On the other hand, If you're constantly hunched over, your body has to work harder to compensate, leading to fatigue and discomfort. Take George, a 74-year-old retired teacher. He still walks with confidence, his back straight and head held high. People often assume he's younger simply because of his posture. His doctor once told him, "Most men your age deal with spinal compression or a forward-leaning stance, but you're holding up remarkably well." That's because George makes an effort to stay active, engage his core, and avoid the habits that lead to poor posture. Why does this matter? Posture directly impacts balance and fall prevention. A hunched stance shifts your center of gravity forward, increasing the risk of losing your footing. But when you stand tall, your weight is evenly distributed, reducing strain on your joints and improving stability. If you can still maintain good posture without discomfort or constant reminders, it's a clear sign that your body is aging with strength and resilience. Number 4, you can stand up from a chair without using your hands. It may seem like a small thing, but being able to rise from a chair without pushing off with your hands is a major sign of physical strength and independence. Many people over 65 gradually lose lower body strength and mobility, making it difficult to stand up effortlessly. If you can still do this with ease, it means your legs, core, and balance are all working in sync. A rare ability that many take for granted until it's gone. Think about how often you get up and down throughout the day, whether it's rising from the couch, getting out of a car, or standing up from the dinner table. These everyday movements rely on leg power, core stability, and coordination. Struggling with this motion can be an early warning sign of declining muscle strength or joint stiffness. But if you can do it smoothly, you're maintaining a level of physical capability that many in your age group have already lost. Take Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother. She never paid much attention to this ability until she noticed her friends needing armrests or a helping hand to get up. One day at a family gathering, her grandson challenged her to stand up from the floor without using her hands. To her surprise, she did it effortlessly. Her regular habit of walking, stretching, and doing light strength exercises had kept her body functioning smoothly. Why is this so important? Studies show that seniors who can get up from a seated position without assistance tend to live longer and remain independent for more years. It's a strong indicator of muscle strength, joint flexibility, and coordination, key factors in preventing falls, one of the biggest risks as we age. If you can still do this with ease, appreciate what your body's capable of. It's a skill that becomes increasingly rare over time. If you're still here and enjoying these insights, drop a comment with number 4 to let me know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Now let's keep going. Number 5, you can stand on one leg for more than 10 seconds. Balance is something most people don't think about until they start to lose it. If you can stand on one leg for more than 10 seconds without wobbling or grabbing onto something, you're in much better shape than many of your peers. In fact, studies show that poor balance in older adults is closely linked to a higher risk of falls, injuries, and even a shorter lifespan. Try this quick test. Stand up, lift one foot a few inches off the ground, and count to 10. If you can do it easily, your coordination, leg strength, and neurological function are all working together effectively. But if you struggle to stay steady, lower your foot too quickly, or need support, it may be a sign that your stability and muscle control need improvement. Consider Frank, a 77-year-old retired carpenter. He was always active, but over time, he started feeling a little unsteady, especially on uneven surfaces. During a routine checkup, his doctor asked him to stand on one leg. He barely made it to 5 seconds before tipping over. That was his wake-up call. Determined to improve, he started doing simple balance exercises like heel-to-toe walking and standing on one foot while brushing his teeth. Within months, he could stand effortlessly on one leg for over 15 seconds. Why does this matter? Good balance is key to preventing falls, which are the leading cause of serious injuries in seniors. But it's also an indicator of overall muscle function, coordination, and the connection between your brain and body. If your balance is fading, it's often a sign that strength and stability are declining. However, if you can still do this with ease, it's a strong indication that you're aging exceptionally well. If you haven't tested yourself yet, try it now. Stand up, lift one foot, and see how long you can hold it. If you reach 10 seconds or more, you're part of a rare group with exceptional stability. Keep it up. Number 6, you can get up from the floor without using your hands. Getting down to the floor and back up again might seem simple, but it's actually a powerful test of strength, flexibility, coordination, and overall mobility. If you can still do this without struggling or using your hands for support, you belong to a select group of individuals who tend to stay independent and live longer. The ability to rise from the floor effortlessly requires a combination of core strength, leg power, balance, and joint flexibility. As people age, these abilities often decline, making it harder to get up from low positions. But if you can still do it with ease, it's a clear sign that your muscles, joints, and coordination are functioning well. Take Joan, a 72-year-old grandmother who has been active her whole life. One day while playing with her grandchildren on the floor, she realized something remarkable. She could still stand up effortlessly, just as she always had. Later, her doctor explained that this simple ability was a strong indicator of her muscle strength, joint flexibility, and balance. Research supports this. Studies show that individuals who struggle to get up from the floor without assistance are at a much higher risk of falls, mobility loss, and even premature death. That's because it signals a decline in muscle mass, stability, and overall physical function. On the other hand, those who can still perform this movement naturally tend to stay active, avoid injuries, and maintain independence well into their 80s and beyond. If you haven't tested yourself in a while, give it a try. Sit down on the floor, then stand up without using your hands, arms, or knees for support. If you can do it smoothly, you are among a rare and fortunate group with excellent mobility. If it's a challenge, don't worry. It's never too late to work on strengthening your core, improving flexibility, and practicing movements that keep you feeling strong and capable. If you're still here and finding these insights valuable, leave a comment with number 6 to let me know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Now let's keep going. Number 7, carrying groceries without struggle, a sign of strength and independence. If you can still carry a bag of groceries without feeling like you've just completed a workout, you are doing better than many of your peers. This simple yet crucial ability is a strong indicator of your overall strength, endurance, and functional mobility. It's not just about being able to lift and hold weight, it also reflects your grip strength, upper body endurance, and core stability. Research has shown that grip strength alone is one of the most reliable predictors of longevity, indicating that those who can maintain it tend to live longer and more independently. Your ability to carry weight is more than just arm strength. It signifies strong bones, stable shoulders, and an overall resilient musculoskeletal system. As we age, muscle mass and bone density naturally decline, which is why many people in their later years struggle with basic physical tasks. However, if you can still lift, hold, and carry items with ease, it shows that your muscles, joints, and nervous system continue to function effectively. Take Walter, a 74-year-old retired school teacher. He had never given much thought to his physical strength until one day at the grocery store when he noticed younger men struggling to lift their heavy bags into their cars. He, on the other hand, did it effortlessly. A younger shopper even offered to help, assuming he needed assistance. Walter chuckled and responded, "I've been doing this for decades, no need to stop now." This small moment reminded him of how his lifelong commitment to staying active and strong had paid off. Doctors often warn that weak grip strength and difficulty lifting everyday objects are early indicators of declining health. That's because muscle loss, osteoporosis, and reduced nerve function all contribute to frailty over time. If carrying groceries, lifting a chair, or simply holding onto an object for a prolonged period has become a challenge, it might be a sign that your muscles and bones need more attention. The good news? If you're still able to carry grocery bags without exhaustion, you are among a rare group of seniors who maintain their functional strength. This kind of strength allows you to live independently and enjoy life without unnecessary physical limitations. To preserve this ability, it's important to keep using it. Strength training, hand exercises, and even simple activities like squeezing a tennis ball or carrying light weights can help maintain grip strength and overall endurance for years to come. Number 8. Getting down on the floor and standing back up without assistance. One of the most significant markers of long-term mobility and independence is the ability to get down on the floor and stand back up without assistance. This movement may seem simple, but as people age, it becomes a challenge for many. It requires a combination of balance, leg strength, flexibility, and core stability, all of which are crucial for maintaining overall health and longevity. Imagine Emma, an 80-year-old grandmother playing with her grandchildren on the living room floor. When it was time to get up, she instinctively placed one foot down, pushed off with her hands, and stood up effortlessly. Her daughter, watching in amazement, remarked, "Mom, I know people 20 years younger than you who can't do that." What Emma didn't realize was that her ability to move so easily was an extraordinary sign of physical fitness, balance, and longevity. Doctors often use a test called the sit-to-stand test to assess a person's overall health and mortality risk. Studies have found that individuals who struggle to rise from the floor without support are at a much higher risk of falls, fractures, and long-term mobility issues. Conversely, those who can still do this easily tend to maintain their independence for much longer. Why is this ability so important? Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury in older adults. Many seniors who experience a fall not only suffer from the immediate impact, but also from their inability to get back up. This lack of strength and coordination can lead to long-term complications, hospitalization, and even loss of independence. However, if you can still transition from the floor to a standing position with ease, it means your legs, core, and balance system are still working well, and that's something to be incredibly proud of. If you want to maintain this ability, daily practice is key. Simple exercises like bodyweight squats, lunges, and core strengthening movements can help keep your muscles engaged and responsive. If you struggle with getting up now, don't be discouraged. Starting with assisted movements, such as using a chair or cushion for support, can help you regain mobility over time. The key is to keep moving and stay active. If you can still perform this movement naturally, you are ahead of the curve. It's a skill that most people lose as they age, making you part of a rare and capable group who can continue enjoying life without physical restrictions. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this discussion, take a moment to reflect on these 8 remarkable abilities. If you can still perform them with ease, you are in an elite group of individuals who have maintained their strength, mobility, and mental sharpness far beyond what most people expect at this stage in life. Aging doesn't have to mean losing your abilities. It means adapting, preserving, and even thriving in ways others might not expect. So which of these abilities stood out to you the most? Do you still have all 8, maybe a few of them? Or is there one you'd like to improve? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your experiences and insights are valuable, and sharing them can inspire others to stay active and maintain their independence. If you found this information helpful, consider supporting us by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire people just like you. Thank you for reading, and we look forward to sharing more insights with you in the future.